Have you ever wondered what it means to live off-grid? Well, today we're going to demystify that for you. Off-grid living is all about disconnecting from traditional utilities and becoming self-reliant. It's about taking control of your life in a way that most people can't even imagine. Imagine not having to rely on the power company for electricity or the city for water. Instead, you generate your own energy, manage your own waste, and control every aspect of your lifestyle. This is off-grid living. It's about being self-sufficient not only in terms of energy production but also in waste management, water sourcing, and even food production. Off-grid living isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's a statement. It's a commitment to live in harmony with nature and to reduce your impact on the environment. Now that we've grasped the concept of off-grid living, let's explore how to jumpstart this lifestyle. Choosing your off-grid location is like selecting the foundation for your future home. It's a decision that requires thoughtful consideration and careful planning. The climate of your chosen area will greatly impact your off-grid lifestyle. Consider factors like rainfall, temperature patterns, and seasonal changes. Access to resources is another vital element. Are there natural water sources nearby? How about fertile land for cultivating crops? Don't forget about local regulations as well. Some areas have strict rules about land use, building codes, and off-grid living in general. Now, how do you find a location that aligns with your prepping goals? Start by identifying your needs and priorities. Are you looking for isolation or a community? Do you prioritize hunting or farming? Once you've answered these questions, research and visit potential locations. Speak with locals if possible and get a feel for the area. Remember, the right location is the first step towards a successful off-grid lifestyle. Your shelter is your sanctuary, especially when living off the grid. When it comes to off-grid living, your shelter is more than just a roof over your head. It's your fortress, your command center, and your personal slice of paradise, all rolled into one. So let's delve into the different shelter options and construction methods that are suitable for off-grid living. First, let's talk about the types of shelters. You could opt for a traditional cabin or tiny house, or you could adapt an existing structure to suit your needs. Each of these options has its benefits. Cabins and tiny houses are compact and efficient, making them ideal for a minimalist lifestyle. Adapting an existing structure, on the other hand, could save you time and resources, particularly if you choose a structure that's already designed for energy efficiency. When constructing your shelter, it's important to choose materials that are sturdy, durable, and ideally, locally sourced. Think along the lines of stone, timber, and even straw bale. These materials are not only robust but also possess excellent thermal properties, making your home more energy efficient. As for the design of your off-grid shelter, consider incorporating features that enhance resilience and energy efficiency. This could include a south-facing orientation for maximum solar gain, an insulated roof to minimize heat loss, and double-glazed windows to prevent drafts. In addition to the structure itself, think about the infrastructure that will support your shelter. This could include a rainwater collection system, an on-site septic system, or even a small wind turbine for power generation. Remember, your shelter is more than just a place to live. It's a living, breathing entity that supports your off-grid lifestyle. So when planning and building your shelter, consider how each element, from the construction materials to the design features, can contribute to your overall self-sufficiency and resilience. Your shelter is the cornerstone of your off-grid living, so plan wisely and build with intention. Energy independence is a major part of off-grid living. It's all about harnessing the power of nature to light up your world. The sun, the wind, the water, they're not just elements. They're untapped sources of sustainable energy. Solar power is a popular choice, and it's easy to see why. With solar panels, you can transform sunlight into electricity, making the most of those bright, sunny days. And the best part? It's a resource that's always available, even on cloudy days. Wind energy, on the other hand, is all about capturing the power of the breeze. Wind turbines can generate electricity day and night, as long as there's a gust to catch. Hydroelectric power is another fantastic option if you're near a flowing water source. It involves converting the energy of flowing or falling water into electricity. Setting up a reliable off-grid power system may sound daunting, but with a mix of these solutions, you can meet your energy needs. With the right energy solutions, you can power your off-grid lifestyle easily and sustainably. Water is life, and sourcing clean water is a top priority when living off the grid. Now you might be thinking, how exactly do we go about sourcing water in the wilderness? Well, don't fret, we've got some innovative solutions lined up. Rainwater harvesting is a brilliant and eco-friendly method. By setting up a collection system, you can capture, store, and use rainwater for everyday needs. But what about purification? Can you just drink rainwater straight from the sky? Not so fast. Even rainwater needs to be purified to ensure it's safe to drink. Enter water filtration systems. There are plenty of portable and efficient filtration systems out there that can remove harmful bacteria and contaminants from your water. From gravity-fed filters to ultraviolet light purifiers, you can find a system that suits your needs and budget. Remember, clean water is not just about survival, it's about thriving off the grid. Food security is a major advantage of off-grid living. Imagine walking into your backyard and picking fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, or even apples right off the tree. This isn't just a dream, it's a realistic part of off-grid living when you grow your own food. Let's start with one of the most popular food production techniques, raised bed gardening. Raised beds are a fantastic solution for growing a variety of fruits and vegetables. They allow for better control over the soil quality and make it easier to manage weeds. Plus, they're great for those with limited mobility, as you don't have to bend over as much when tending your plants. Now let's talk about permaculture principles. Permaculture is a method of agriculture that's all about working with, rather than against, nature. It's about creating a self-sustaining ecosystem that's diverse, resilient, and productive. Think of it as a way to grow food that's kind to the earth while also providing for your needs. To create a thriving off-grid garden, consider companion planting. This is where you plant certain species together because they benefit each other. For example, planting marigolds with tomatoes can help keep pests away. Next, remember to rotate your crops. This helps to prevent soil depletion and disrupt the life cycle of pests and diseases. So, one year you might plant tomatoes in one spot, and the next year, you plant them somewhere else. Also, consider keeping some chickens or bees. Chickens can provide eggs, and they're great at pest control. Bees, on the other hand, are fantastic pollinators and can provide you with honey. Finally, don't forget about preserving your harvest. Canning, drying, and freezing can help you enjoy your homegrown food even in the colder months when fresh produce is scarce. With a bit of planning and hard work, you can enjoy fresh, homegrown food year-round. Indeed, growing your own food is not just about survival, it's about thriving in harmony with nature. It's about the satisfaction of biting into a juicy apple that you've grown yourself, and that's a taste that's hard to beat. Living off the grid means taking responsibility for your waste. When you're disconnected from municipal waste services, dealing with waste becomes a matter of personal responsibility and environmental stewardship. So, let's dive into some eco-friendly strategies for waste disposal and recycling. First up, composting. Transforming organic waste into nutrient-rich soil is a fantastic way to recycle and give back to the earth. It's a win-win for your garden and the environment. Next, consider graywater systems. These systems reuse water from your sinks, showers, and washing machines for irrigation, reducing water waste and lowering your environmental footprint. For non-organic waste, think about recycling and repurposing. Many items can be reused in creative ways or taken to recycling centers. And for those unavoidable waste items, look into environmentally friendly disposal options, such as biodegradable products or waste-to-energy initiatives. Proper waste management is essential to maintaining your off-grid lifestyle and safeguarding the environment. Off-grid living presents unique challenges, but nothing a prepared prepper can't handle. The transition to a self-sufficient lifestyle isn't always smooth sailing. You may encounter hurdles like emergencies stemming from weather conditions or equipment failure. How do you address these? By planning and preparing. Stock up on essential tools, maintain a well-stocked first aid kit, and learn basic repair skills. Another challenge is isolation. Off-grid living often means going solo or with a small group, which can lead to feelings of loneliness. Combat this by fostering a strong sense of community, whether that's with fellow off-gridders or by staying connected with friends and family remotely. Other potential issues may include adapting to a new rhythm of life or dealing with unexpected visitors, like wildlife. Remember, patience is your ally here. With time, you'll adjust and thrive in your new environment. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow in your off-grid journey.